Oh man, I ain't even got my telephone, my cell phone. I'm in the house, family, Black Power. Let me get my cell phone. I ain't gonna be able to know if the beat's trying to put me off. I'm in the house, family. I'm in the house. Don't you go nowhere. I know you niggas about to go get drunk. I know y'all about to celebrate your slavery. I know what you're about to do. Black Power, we in the house. This is the General Sarah Seti. I'm black at y'all ass again with this real fucking talk. Tonight we're gonna be discussing the occult origins of New Year's Day. I just come up out of the holiday holocaust. So y'all already know I'm on fire. You know what I'm saying? Information right in his act. Ain't no new year. Same old shit. In order for it to be a new year, got to be new mental, structure, new mental structure, spiritual structure. Ain't no new mental structure out here. Ain't no new spiritual structure. Same shit. So you ain't gonna tell me it's no new year. Yeah, it might be a new year based on somebody's system of chronology, and we're gonna deal with that today. The Chronos. We're gonna deal with Chronos. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna deal with old Pope Gregory, I think it's the 13th. We're gonna deal with that. Let me see. Let me get that motherfucker up there. That's him. That's him. That's him. That's him. Pope Gregory, the dragon. They call this motherfucker the dragon. You feel what I'm saying? They call this motherfucker the dragon. Come on in, family. Black Power. Let me give him a, we're in the house. We're in the house. Come on in. We're in the house. Bring it on in, family. Want everybody, hit me up, kingseti.com, of course. That's where the general got his online marketplace. We got all the DVDs. We got updated. Go check us out. Quit playing games with life, nigga. You understand? Go check us out. King said he got the updated t-shirts, hoodies. Updated, nigga. We keep it moving. We got all the jewelry that you need. Got some for the kings, got some for the queens, of course. We got some for the whole family. Go and get yourself together. Get yourself tight. You feel me? I want family to come on over to Patreon with the general. I got some hot series coming real soon. We got the Islam Decoded series, Volume 1. You understand? I got to end on some of the Christian, Christianity Decoded. Fire. You understand what I'm saying? I'm guaranteeing that. You know what I'm saying? 2020 will be a very strong year for the general, like every other goddamn year before it. And I guarantee you that I will chart, areas of your mind you didn't even know goddamn existed. You see what I'm saying? I'm very confident in what I do. And I'm very confident that I will take motherfuckers places that they wouldn't even know existed. You see what I'm saying? And so I most definitely will be kicking this year off very, very strong to prove my point. You see what I'm saying? Very confident in that. We're going to have the Islamic Decoded series, Volume 1, and I'm going in areas that, you know what I'm saying? This is, into the occult areas that, exposing these people for because the fingerprints is there. The footprints, the fingerprints and the literary and, intellectual fingerprints is all over it. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm guaranteeing you that I'm going to expose everything that they're about in a way that you wouldn't even believe. You see what I'm saying? And most definitely another one of the series I'm going to be doing on Patreon, the Aboriginal Black Indian Myth Exposed. You niggas thought I was going to let up on you niggas? They say, Seti, is you ever coming up off of these niggas? Hell no. Seti, is you ever coming up off of these niggas? Hell no. We ain't coming up off of you niggas. We're going to keep mashing. We're going to keep mashing because that's what we got to do. Because obviously some of you niggas out there think it's a game. Some of you niggas out there think it's a game. So we're going to have to mash down. We're going to have to put them goddamn steel toe boots on you niggas. And so that you can learn the hard way what this is about, that truth must be exposed. You understand? No longer can we live the lies of yesterday. You understand what I'm saying? No, we cannot do that. These are manufactured lies to keep your motherfucking neck, your wrists, your ankles in a goddamn chain. Your brain, you understand, which leads your physical being into, continuous and perpetual slavery. And so the only way to break free is to give up the shit that you believe in. You understand? The reason that you are in the condition that you are in today is because of the shit you believe. You see what I'm saying? And allowing another man to have sole control over everything. I was just listening to Claude Anderson today. Fire me up. You know what I'm saying? Because it is what it is. But, Claude is a very intellectual man. I know he want to bust out and just say, the only way niggas could get what's due them is motherfucker take up arms. But he not that kind of brother. You know what I'm saying? And he might be, but he not gonna do it in the open. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you right now, nigga, anything that you want and you intend to get it, you better be prepared to take it or you ain't gonna get it. I can tell you that right now. You know what I'm saying? As we go off into this false year, it's not no new year. In the dead of winter. Now, let me just, matter of fact, let me bring something up and I'm gonna just start dropping these truths real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to go to the origin of all things. Because when you go to the origin of it, you hear what I'm saying? Then you can map your way to where you at today. You see what I'm saying? We understand that, that even in New Year's, and I was, looking and listening around, on the internet, I even think I heard Pharaoh talk about it, that they sold slaves. One of the main slaves was New Year's Day. Well, goddamn it, today they don't have to, because if they come in ruling on the New Year's, they're going to rule every other day. You understand what I'm saying? Other goddamn year, 365 days, selling slaves, 365 days. So we don't want to, take one day and say that, they sold goddamn slaves every goddamn day. Every day of the damn week, and they still selling niggas right now today. You understand what I'm saying? Destroying niggas. This is a 365-day genocide. Okay? Which means we can't take no goddamn day off. The holidays are more amplified because that's where niggas do their most cooning. This is where niggas put on their best shoes and shit. You understand what I'm saying? This is when niggas go get the gators out the closet. You see what I'm saying? This is when you go get your best little Negro uniform and put it on and go to, clapping your heels and tapping your goddamn heels out here in the public. You see what I'm saying? And so we got to understand, number one, that many of these wicked ass holidays, happen again in this period of the year. Now we got to be clear. Let's just be, dealing with mathematics. You know what I'm saying? You can have a new year any goddamn day of the year. Okay? This is an arbitrary day. Okay? There's nothing mathematical about it or nothing. The only thing that mathematically correct is 365-day revolution around the goddamn sun. If you choose June 30th to be the new year, and you count 365 days around to June 30th the next year, then that could be a new year. So the new year is an arbitrary day that is picked, okay? And so for black people, we ain't got no motherfucking new year in the dead of no goddamn winter. That right there just show you right there. You got a new year in the dead of winter, nigga, so you know what you got coming, okay? So whatever you choose to identify with in this time, you know it's gonna be of death. Okay, you can go outside right now. Ain't nothing growing out there. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why I got on you Kwanzaa niggas, and you can talk all you want because you ridiculous. You know different. When a nigga put the facts up there, you just like a nigga say, oh, well, we gonna get the babies toys because it's Christmas and we doing it for the babies and shit and this, that, and the third. Nigga, you're out of season. There's no way we talking about Kwanzaa being first fruits festival of the year. You talking about picking fruit in the goddamn dead of winter. How the hell is you gonna have a harvest festival in the dead of winter? So right there, that show you, I always talk about orientation, okay? Being oriented, okay? And understanding what time, like we used to say, what time is it, nigga? You don't know what time it is. So if you in the dead of winter, that's just like, again, the white man don't start the new day with the rising of the sun. The new year, the ball gonna drop at what, 12 midnight, okay? And that's gonna be your new year. That's gonna be your new year, 12 midnight tonight, in the darkness. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand the orientation. What you getting out of that? See, that's why I got to go to the origin of things. You understand what I'm saying? To show you that you're totally unoriented. So if you is the type of individual to have a first fruits, a harvest in the dead of winter, you the type of nigga to do that. And it ain't like you got it like that, nigga. You created it that goddamn way to let me know you wasn't oriented. Now, again, I understood that the man, Malana Karinga, supposedly created this goddamn holiday based off of a South African holiday, you understand, on December 30th, I think going into January, this, that, and the third. But we got to understand South Africa is in the Southern Hemisphere. So in the Southern Hemisphere, December 25th is the summer solstice. Okay, so, okay then, I understand their orientation to have a first fruits festival in December 25th in South Africa because it's the summer solstice. I understand that. But for niggas to take, and just, your only thing you did was make a flunky fucking holiday, in between all these Caucasoid holidays, such as Saturnalia, such as Yule, such as the Festival of Fools, and that's what you can call that shit. Is the Festival of Fools. Okay, tomorrow I talked about it not too long ago. If I didn't talk about it on YouTube, I talked about it. Holiday Holocaust. You can go on my Patreon, become a patron. I uploaded it up there. They having the Murmur festival, and I'm gonna get off into that real soon. I'm gonna show you some visual in Philadelphia, which is nothing more than the Festival of Fools. Okay, nothing more than the Festival of Fools that they didn't carried on from England. Okay, that they didn't carried on from England. So we got to understand the origin of these goddamn holidays and what they cause niggas to do to themselves when they practice it. Okay, I don't give a goddamn whether it's Christmas. We done already went through that. That ain't got nothing to do with no goddamn nothing. Okay, because Jesus is a myth too. So you got a goddamn gumbo, a bunch of fucking myths that you niggas is talking, and you spending billions of motherfucking dollars, and you at the bottom of the goddamn barrel. Okay, so we could talk about when niggas when white man sold the niggas in New Year's, but what about niggas selling their goddamn self today? We the black race has prostituted itself out to all these motherfucking holidays. And we're not talking about none of that. We could talk about what happened during slavery. That's one thing, because we was bonded in shackles and shit, and just coming up, it's just like a nigga hit you on the goddamn head and shit, and you're coming up out, you fucked up and you can't see straight and this, that, and the third. But here we is going into 2020, 2020, and niggas still practicing Christmas, niggas still practicing Kwanzaa, niggas is prostituting their goddamn self out today. It's one thing when we were unable and in a predicament where it wasn't shit we could do. But when we looking at this shit today, it's such a sad, sad, sad situation that our peoples is in today. You understand what I'm saying? And you gonna go out here, your niggas gonna turn up all type of Hennessy, Cavassier, Remy, and all the wine and all, and getting high for what, nigga? For this white man to rule over your ass another 365 if you make it through the goddamn year. If a motherfucker don't, you know, some don't, and I wish you the best, but you know, it's a dangerous world out here. You understand? For anybody that's ruled by this Caucasoid, the mentality alone, just let you know right there. You're in the dead of winter. And the thing and the key thing that I always make sure that I stress is that the majority of white people holidays is in the fall. After we talking about the fall equinox. Okay, the fall, you got the spring equinox and you got the fall equinox. You see what I'm saying? And so you talking about the sun falling. Okay, so here again, this is when they start their celebration, the fall of the sun. Now, how the fuck is you gonna have any prosperity when we children of the sun and you niggas are dancing around in these goddamn pagan holidays in critical moments of our cosmology, seasoning and orientation based on the cosmos? This is a very critical time because these is not even the lands of our people. We don't even belong in this. We in that right there. You understand what I'm saying? There is no winter in Africa. I keep stressing that. You understand? You have a rainy season, but you don't have no goddamn winter. So the fact that we discussing this shit, winter, nigga, and snow on the ground and ice and cold, nigga, right there let you know you're in a prison. Right there you in a prison. Right there you in slavery. Because you in the land unknown to your ass. Yeah, we migrated in many regions of the world. Yes, but these is not, we could take our ass back home when shit got tight. You understand? We've been totally taught away from our motherland, taught away from the land of our origins. And I don't give a fuck what you say. Wherever you originate with the land, aboriginal to that land, that's home court, nigga. You ain't gonna never have as much energy and power as if you was at home, okay? Because that's the land that created who you are as a people, yeah, genetically. You understand? Intellectually and spiritually. That's the land of your birth, of your spiritual, physical, and mental birth. And you ain't gonna never prosper like you would prosper at home. You see what I'm saying? So today, we going into what we call a new year. And like I say, if you know astronomy, cosmology, as long as you stay on the 365 day, revolution of the earth around the sun, it take 300. I don't give a fuck what day you start the new year on. If you count 365 motherfucking days around, nigga, that's a complete revolution. So the fucking new year is arbitrary. It's arbitrary. So this is not like this is some astrological, astrologically carved in stone that it's a new year. The European chose this. And once we understand, number one, let me bring some things up in a minute. I'm going to bring something up. The modern calendar that we on today, the Gregorian calendar. I call him the gargoyle because this motherfucker symbol, even on this papal crest, was the dragon. And I'm thinking to myself, I say, damn, ain't this Jesus supposed to be coming back to slay the dragon? Ain't he supposed to be coming back to slay the dragon? So this motherfucker don't give a fuck about nothing in the Bible at all. When and you go to the church where this Pope Gregory the 13th where he buried, he got the dragon, a large dragon over his goddamn sarcophagus. I say, well, goddamn, this just lets you know what this shit is all about. Okay, and so if you own the calendar of the day, I don't give a fuck if you're Protestant, I don't give a fuck if you're Methodist, I don't give a fuck what you claim you are. That's just like all these motherfuckers talking this bullshit about I'm a Protestant, but motherfucker, if you look at Santa Claus, he got on the Catholic uniform. That's what he got on. So how the fuck is you Protestant and you got this fat cracker in your goddamn house with the red and white uniform, and I can show it, which the Roman Catholics got from the Persians from Mithra, where they got the hat. You know what I'm saying? But the red and the white is symbolic of the blood sacrifice. You understand what I'm saying? Especially up in the cold regions where they sacrifice certain animals, including humans. The bloat sacrifice, B-L-O-T, that the Vikings, they say, oh, we sacrifice horses, they sacrifice human beings too. Okay, so when you get the blood in the snow, that's where you get the blood, you get the red, and you get the white. Let's deal with some things today. Okay? Let's deal with some things. He who controls the wheel controls the field. Okay? Whoever controls the wheel controls reality. That's just point motherfucking blank. You understand? He tell you when you get your bitch ass up and go to work, nigga. Who tell you when there's a program laid out, nigga? There's a program laid out for you. He didn't already and so when you talking about, again, we dealt with chronos. You understand? Chronology, the crown. He's the crown. You understand what I'm saying? And so he brings the year in. You understand what I'm saying? He brings the year in and take the motherfucker out. You understand what I'm saying? He's the crown. And you see him right there with the sickle. Now that's chronos. That's father time. So right there, he tell you when to take your bitch ass to sleep, nigga. Many niggas got, oh man, I can't stay up and watch no Seti tonight, man. I got to get up and take my bitch ass to work for chronos. Huh? You can't enjoy no. You got to work damn near till you're damn near 82. You can't even retire no more. Retirement is a thing of the past. That's chronos. That's the control of time. You understand what I'm saying? Nigga, when the motherfucking judge go in there, nigga, and give your ass 40 years for stealing a goddamn donut up out the corner store or some shit, giving niggas, tremendous amounts of time in the court. Nigga, that's chronos. You understand what I'm saying? That's chronos. That's the, you know what I'm saying? So that's already laid out. You understand what I'm saying? When that man and he show you, how much you got to pay your rent, nigga, that's chronos, nigga, that's time, because that dictate how many hours you got to spend your ass working and slaving for this goddamn beast every goddamn day to make sure you pay the rent, nigga, that's chronos. He know where you gonna be at. You understand what I'm saying? And if your ass ain't on the plantation and you goddamn it, either you in the street, and if you're stealing or doing any goddamn thing, your ass gonna be doing time in that goddamn prison system. So that's chronos. That's the crown. You understand what I'm saying? And so he who controls the wheel controls the field. He controls reality. Okay? Now, let's deal with some things. Because a lot of people just don't understand. You niggas say, hard head make a soft ass. You know what I'm saying? Let me get some things up here to bring this shit, more into, reality for my people. You understand what I'm saying? Now, here we see old Chronos. Here we see Chronos. And we see, and I just showed the family how they morph. Now, to the left, that's Saturn. Now, Chronos is also Saturn. Okay, Saturn is the Roman terminology. Chronos is the Greek terminology. But we understand when you go into the root of Chronos, you see chronology. You see the crown. He's the crown. And one thing we understand that Chronos sacrificed all his children. See, so not only he's a man, he's imprisoning time to the point that he will even sacrifice his children to control power. He's not even giving power over to his children. So Kronos ate all his children except one, which was Zeus. Okay? Now, Zeus was taken and hid by his mama. I'll show you a little bit of that. And so in that, when you understand that the story of Zeus is also the story of Jesus, who also had to flee from Herod for his life. And when you look on the walls where, the mother of Zeus, which was Hera, handing, no, not Hera, the mother of Zeus was Rhea, okay? The mother of Zeus was Rhea. And you can see she's handing a stone wrapped in swaddling, which is almost like a blanket or whatever, to a Kronos so that he could eat it. He didn't know it was a stone, so he just swaddled it. And then you see Jesus in the swaddling, in the manger, and all this, that, and the third. And you can't understand that these are just morphed stories, but this is child sacrifice. And so when you look to the right, you will see that's Father Christmas. You got Father Time, Father Christmas. You got Odin, the Greek, the Viking God. They call him the All-Father. See, you got this Father this and Father that. You understand? Father in this instance means God. So when you look at Father Christmas, which was the English version, see, people don't understand that Santa is he's the evolution of all of this sickness. That's why you see him with the babies, but they didn't see, they coming with the veil with him. You understand what I'm saying? With the other ones, they out front showing that this is not for no children. Nigga, the children are being sacrificed. So you see Father Christmas right there. Let me bring it up a little further. You understand? You see Father Christmas putting the child in the bag. See, when you're talking about the fall of the sun and you're talking about midwinter festival, you're talking about the darkest times of the year in the northern regions. So this was in this period, it was a thin veil between the worlds. And so it was easy for the spirits to come into this world and to haunt you. And you know what I'm saying? To bring terror upon the people. And so they had all these rituals and shit to keep these goddamn evil spirits from coming into the house. The Yule log was one of those rituals where they burned the Yule log so that the evil spirits wouldn't come down the chimney. Okay, so now when we looking and understanding that Kronos eating this chip, that's Father Time. You see what I'm saying? We're going to get to that real quick. That's Father Time. And so again, we see right here, you see Kronos to the right. You see old Father Chris. This wasn't no happy time for children. See, you had the Festival of Fools that came around January 1st, January 6th in many cities in conjunction with the Epiphany. And this, that, and the third had nothing to do with the Epiphany. Okay, let me clear something up for motherfucker. It never been no Saint Nicholas. Majority of all Catholic saints are created for a purpose of absorbing the conquered deities and heroes. You understand what I'm saying? Just like when you go into Voodoo, hear me out, just like when you go into Santeria and they take one of the Orishas and they hide the Orisha in some type of Catholic saint. What they did is they took Odin, they took Thor, and they created Saint Nicholas, and they hid Thor, Saint Nicholas, and all of them. Thor, Odin, inside of Saint Nicholas. It's never been a Saint Nicholas. I'm sick of that. And so the same thing that the Africans did with the Orishas, that's all they did with Thor, Odin, and shit. So when you put some goddamn Santa Claus in your house, nigga, okay, and you talking all this shit, nigga, you was a pagan. Nigga, no different than any goddamn Caucasoid Viking from up out of Finland, Sweden, Norway, any of them areas, Iceland, and this, that, and the third. You will have and so that's why I get on Kwanzaa. Why would the fuck you come behind some garbage like this in a season that ain't even, from the land of our origins? You understand? We have no major holidays in the summer, and we are people of the summer. The only thing a nigga gonna do, pop some firecrackers for the fucking 4th of fucking July, when your ass was still in chains, in bondage, and now niggas want to pop a fucking firecracker, and you got all these great kings and heroes and revolutionary kings and queens and great, family that we need to be, honoring and, and venerating. You have no major holidays in the summer. That's what we should be popping out to and be out in the sun and, you know what I'm saying, glistening and skin glowing and spirit glowing. But you niggas is in the middle of the motherfucking winter. Let me pop this off again. But motherfuckers don't like it because I love bringing that fire when it's time to bring that fire. You understand what I'm saying? And then they made the little Hanukkah candlestick holder. Let me put it right up here. If you don't like it, you can exit this motherfucker as quick as you signed off. You understand what I'm saying? Right there. You see right there. And I love the principles. I love it. But, you done took the spirit out of it. When we have already identified, you niggas gonna come right in you. You gonna come in, you got Saturnalia. And if people want to know what Saturnalia is, it's spring break, it's Mardi Gras, it's even that motherfucking carnival down there in Brazil, where they bring out all the demons, all the homosexualism, all the sickness, parade that shit down the street, bring out all the sick Greek and Roman gods and make all type of floats and got all the little fruity fruity motherfuckers out there. You understand what I'm saying? Taking over all this, and got all type of demons walking up and down the goddamn street. That's Saturnalia. Okay? It was morphed in what they call the Festival of Fools. If you're in Philadelphia tomorrow, New Year's Day, you're going to see Murmurs Day, which is nothing but the Festival of Fools. They brought that shit over from England. Where you go to England, they still practice, and Northern France, and I'm going to deal with that. And they put blackface on and shit, disrespecting the culture. And so when you see how, anti-African this time of the season is, and then it's totally out of orientation with who we are as a people, why would you take and latch something that's supposed to be safe, put it in goddamn summer, and then bring all the great revolutionaries and celebrate one or two a day, 3 a day. God damn it, stack them up. Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, Patrice Lumumba, damn it, everybody, Dr. Ben, Dr. Clark, Malcolm X, Colin, every goddamn day. And that's how and be out there glistening and practicing black economics in the sun. Niggas, we all out here looking good like African. But no, you want to be in the middle of the winter in the goddamn 12 feet of snow talking about the first fruits of festival, harvest. Oh, what fruit, nigga? Come on, man. I got to talk with my family today. You're not oriented. You're totally disoriented. Like a motherfucker hit you up your head. You don't know where you're at. You don't know what happened. You've been struck a blow. You understand? You just been struck a blow to the head and you don't know, and you're damn near dead. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to reorientate our family, because that let me know a lot about your total orientation of how you view the world. Okay, I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. If you could go from some shit. Wait a minute. Let me come out of this. Wait a minute. Before I go there, that's now look at the menorah from the goddamn. And I don't want to hit too hard because I get this bitch pulled off. I get this. You know me, baby. I don't cut, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's why I had to have the other. Let me go on there so I can show y'all the Patreon, and even there. I got the generalseti.com, Seti University. You understand? I'm starting to upload all my information on there. That's why I had to go there. Because I'm not the, you know what? I'm a dragon. I am a dragon. I am a naga. And all I'm gonna do is blow fire. You understand? They say it's time to destroy and rebuild, but goddamn it, right now we in the stage of destruction. You understand what I'm saying? And the only way you can survive the fire is to be totally of righteousness. If you're not of righteousness, nigga, you gonna burn and you deserve to burn. So you see right here, you see the menorah, and here you come and now we got the Kwanzaa candlestick holders. Now you ain't gonna tell me you can't see, nigga, that there's been some co-opting there. Now, if they already had their Hanukkah at that time, why would you come along and and copy some shit like that, nigga? I understand we burn candles and this, but no, we got to be original. That's what I get on them goddamn Christians and the Muslims. Y'all got all this Greek and African shit. You have no originality, and so you have to be original when you create that which is yours. Now, if it was in the summer, it wouldn't be so bad. It wouldn't be so damn bad. But the fact that Hanukkah, wait a minute, when is Hanukkah? Let me look the shit up. When is Hanukkah, man? I just seen that shit. Hanukkah. Let me see when the shit. I just seen the shit. Begins Sunday, December 26th, and Monday, December 30th. You hear what I said? Begins Sunday, December 22nd, ends Monday, December 30th. Okay? So again, that's exactly what I'm talking about. You understand? You got all these Caucasoid, and this is in the time of their orientation because they peoples of the North. You understand what I'm saying? So it's all right for them to do that. It's all right for them to do that. That's just like a nigga down in goddamn South Africa on December 25th talking about, let's go out here and build a goddamn snowman for the motherfucking first fruits of festival of South Africa. Let's go snow sled. Let's go skiing in goddamn South Africa for the first fruit festival of South Africa in the summer solstice. Motherfuckers say, man, what kind of dope you been shooting in your veins? Nigga, you high. You disoriented. You don't understand what I'm saying? And somebody need to let you know that. And those that want to say, oh, well, you was a good nigga. Listen, the principles is beautiful, but they don't mean shit if they are out of season, nigga. If you're out of season, it don't mean shit because we good at glamorizing some shit. We good at that. We good at glossing some shit up more than what's necessary. Let me go on because I don't give a goddamn whether you like it or not. I don't give a damn. Nigga had the same motherfucking button it took for you to hit to get on this motherfucker. You can hit that same goddamn button and get the hell on off of here. Quick. Let me come out of here so I can get straight to where I want to get. Nah, wait a minute. Let me get on down here. I'm about to go into something. I ain't going to do that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to come on down here. Let me come on down here. Here we go. That's right. He who controls the will controls the field. Now, when you go off into, that Greek or that Viking mythology, you see, now you got Kronos in the Roman Greek mythology. In the North, they got the Norns, which is the Viking fates. If you know anything about the Greek fates, the three witches. If you ever watch Clash of the Titans, that's the one. They got that one eye, and the motherfucker, they had to share the goddamn eye to see and shit. So in the Vikings mythology, they called the Norns, Norn, the Norns. Okay, now that right there show you, and I made it clear that Norn, which is the root of North, is synonymous with witchcraft because the Norns was witches. And just like the fates, they control the wheel and they, the yarn and shit of which is your lifeline. And you can see them right there with the, over there to the right with the red yarn, and you can see they about to clip a motherfucker fate. Who controls the wheel controls the field. He controls, and so he could clip your motherfucking line any fucking time he get ready. You got to look at that. You got to look at that, because within his mythology is also his military strategy. That's why you got to know the occult shit. If you're looking at the surface shit, you ain't gonna understand what the moves that he making on you. Because like I say, a lot of people hide military strategy in their mythologies, like the Sisyphus. And Sisyphus is the motherfucker who challenged Zeus and tried to shame Zeus, and Zeus cursed his motherfucking ass. You understand? To where he got to push this damn rock, this boulder up the hill for eternity. And as soon as he get that motherfucker close to the top, that bitch roll all the way back down. And so that's a military strategy in a sense, because many times niggas come up with these old grandiose old motherfucking ideas and civil rights and this kind of rights and this motherfucker nigga, we about to go to the moon. And all type of shit. And motherfucker put their heart in it, and the white man wait until you damn there, and then he laugh, nigga, because he got a rug up under the rock. As soon as you get that motherfucker close to, he pulls the rug and the motherfucking rock go all the way back to the bottom. And so we go to, and then when the motherfucker hit rock bottom, the people so defeated, they don't even know if they want to push the motherfucker up again, because they done roll this bitch to the top so many times on some frivolous fucking ideas that niggas know ain't going no goddamn where, till they don't even want to push the motherfucker up the goddamn hill no more. So a lot of the damn spirit of the people then been defeated by cheap motherfucking plans and cheap motherfucking leaders and they know the goddamn plan wasn't going nowhere. Y'all done called me on my Seti shit tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm damn near wanting to blow fire through the motherfucking screen, but I want this motherfucker to stay up here, and so I'm gonna leave it there. You see what I'm saying? Under the Chronos imperialistic colonization of time, most people are imprisoned to holidays, planetary interpretation, deities and days, totally alien to their own culture. So right now, niggas, what's the day? The day Tuesday. You know what day that is? That's the day of Tyr, the Roman, the Viking deity, Tyr, with Tyr or Ty, which is the same, guys, it's the same god with a different variation to his name, a war god. Then you got Wednesday, you understand, Woden, which is Odin. We went over that. We know that Thursday is for Thor. Many of you niggas go to Marvel Comics and all of that shit. Thor is the Christ of goddamn of the Marvel Comics of the Viking world. He's the Christ figure. And many people don't understand, inside of Thor, you see what? Whore. Not whore like a prostitute, but we talking about one of the terminologies they use for Horus is whore, H-O-R. And you see whore is inside of Thor. Now, many people will believe that somehow the Vikings got, some understanding or some, no, nigga, they reverse engineered that shit to make many of the Egyptian deities sound like their own deities. That's why we had to bring the false teachers of the metal netter. So when you understand, when we talking about time and chronology, they already got it mapped out that Black Friday gonna be the day they make their most money. They got that's crowd. They understand it, and got niggas programmed that this is the day they gonna rush and kill and run motherfuckers over for some TVs. I remember back in the day, motherfuckers was killing for goddamn Cabbage Patch dolls, whatever the goddamn, understand, the toy or the goddamn, whatever it is, the Xbox games and shit. Niggas sleep out on the goddamn pavement for a motherfucking Xbox, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Or any of that shit. That's the chronologization of money. You understand what I'm saying? They know where your money going. They know where your time is going. They got holiday niggas. We got all kind of niggas. You understand? We got reference niggas. That's all they need is another reference where they need a white man say that Egypt was black. I don't need no goddamn reference or from no cracker talking about no Egypt was black. But some niggas just eat. They love it. They got searched for another book and another book. You understand? As if we ain't got. So we got reference niggas. Then we got, we got holiday niggas. That, every holiday, they dress up like the damn leprechaun. I understand blacks was the first over there, but that ain't got no reason for niggas to be out there with the Irish, some of the most racist Europeans towards black people, and you would have the lower your people, the greatness of your people to go be with a piece of shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? Belittle your people. So you talking about the Irish, Irish Day or whatever the fuck of that. St. Patrick's Day is like the 5th largest holiday now. Okay, you got Thanksgiving, you got Christmas, Valentine's Day, all of that pedophilia, all of that pornography, pornography. That's what pornography, pan, the goat god and shit, which we dealing with right now in January and December. Okay, so when we talking about, I judge based on, you understand how much, if niggas still practicing all the holiday. If you practicing Kwanzaa, you's a Christmas nigga. You understand? You just trying to put on the mask and shit so motherfuckers don't see it's you, nigga. Let me pull your mask off, nigga. You in the festival of fools. You in Hanukkah, nigga. You got all your sacredness right there with, why did you? Because you still got crackatosis. You need to be connected to your master. So you chose one of the most holiest days. Say, master, as soon as we come, yours is most sacred, master. Your most sacred, master. But we're going to have our little trinkets too, master. Right after you can come on over. You can come on, wear your dashiki I gave you, master. I mailed you one, master, for Christmas. You understand? I mailed you your dashiki for Christmas so you can wear on Kwanzaa, master. That's all you did. So you can get mad all you want to, like you got. See, I was there when it first. It still don't change the fact that, it's totally out of season and out of orientation for African people. It's no different how when I show the map, this is the European way of showing the map. You see? Whereas this is the European with Europe on the top. But now we have our African oriented map where Africa started with South Africa at the top because we came from down the river of the Great Nile into Egypt. So we were oriented from the south. And when you study ancient Egypt, they were oriented from the south. So the South Africa is the top of Africa. Egypt is the bottom. So you have to flip it top side up. So no different than you are, oh man, this, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you out of orientation. Now, I don't give a fuck what you saying. You're going to have to clean that shit up. And because that showed me where your mind at. It automatically showed me how you look at the world. You got the map, and I put this shit up here for teaching purposes. You understand what I'm saying? Because when I turn, niggas be so shocked, and and they can't even understand, you know what I'm saying? So, but going into 2020, I'm taking this piece of shit off. You understand? I'm going to have it like it's supposed to be. You going to either deal with it, nigga, or get on. Because that's how you have to do today. You can't keep making an excuse for some shit you should know. We talking ABCs out here today. You understand? This is shit you should have got past by now. But here we still talking, and I know it's a lot of family out there that have never heard this. And that's why I still do it, because you still have to have a beginner stage for the family that have not heard. But for you Negroes out here that claim y'all been in the conscious community for this goddamn long, and I catch your bitch ass with a goddamn Santa Claus hat on your head coming around the corner, nigga, I ought to put some goddamn brass knuckles on. Knock your ass clean the fuck out. Straight up. Niggas should make you pay for being a goddamn hypocrite to this cause. Use a hypocrite to the cause. Let me keep moving, family. I don't want to stay on here too long. Because I see I'm gonna fuck around And you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say something that's gonna destroy a motherfucker. So you see right there, that's Chrono. You see what I'm saying? He eating the babies and shit. So you see right there, there's child sacrifice. But what's even deeper than that is his own children. So right here, we discussing something greater than just child sacrifice. It's power. That means he'll do whatever he have to do, even if it means to destroy his own children to remain in power. That's what he'll do. So if he'll do that to his own babies, wait a minute. If he'll do that to his own babies, what he gonna do to yours? Okay, so that right there show you. And he's the crown. You understand what I'm saying? He's the one controlling the chronology. He's the control the state of reality. When you control chronology, you control the state of reality. You understand what I'm saying? And if you come into another supposed new year in the dead of winter, in the dead of night, with snow up to your motherfucking window pane, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And you in the state of caucasization. You understand what I'm saying? 2020, you're drunk and I already know what the reality for you Negroes is. Okay, I don't even have to second guess or nothing. You know, this is when you gain power, you take back the control of orientation, chronology, and interpretation of all things in your reality. You define that. If you're not a define and you poor, but see, economically, he got you. You understand? That's another reason why, that's a part of chronology. That's a part of the crown controlling the economics to where you ain't got nothing. And here you is another year trapped into the matrix of Chronos. Okay? And again, we know that's Pope Gregory. He's the physical manifestation, the Pope and all of the Catholics and the Jews, that they created this time. They created this manifestation of time. You know what I'm saying? And then you talking about it was, slavery is the basic foundation of the modern economic system. So that right there lets you know what this is about. So if it was based on slavery and it ain't never changed, then that means slavery has never ended. It's still the same process that nigga sun up, sun down. You get your bitch ass up, you get out there, you get in that damn field, you chop, nigga, until that sun go down. If we catch your ass sleeping or anything, nigga, you know what you got coming. You understand? That's chronology. Sharecropping. Chronology. And so the only way we got to destroy this man's chronology. We got to destroy the crown. We got to snatch the crown from his head. We have to design our own chronology. We have to go back home and reorientate ourselves to our ancestors' orientation, not this man, okay? And I don't care what you say, so you better fight. I'm starting, I've been starting, here I am, and I'm using it, as I'm coming. This ain't no new year for me. This ain't no new year. This ain't no new year for me. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get my new year, and I'm gonna have my new year when my ancestors had their new year. You understand what I'm saying? Whenever the Sirius rose in the Nile, and which is sacred to Isis, you understand what I'm saying? That even show you the spirituality in that. When the new year coming in, we giving praise to the black cosmic mother of the universe, which is manifested in the black woman right here on the planet. You understand what I'm saying? See how it's coordinated and interconnected and interwoven in with a new year. You understand? Dedicating ourselves to our families, dedicating ourselves to our wives and our children, dedicating ourselves to our nation and our families and our people. That's what it's about. If it ain't about that, and you coming in the goddamn baby new year, matter of fact, let me get on that. And that's baby new year. See? And which has been manifested in Jesus today. Baby Jesus. Wait a minute, hold up. I'm going to rock y'all a couple more times before I get up out of here now. I ain't going to leave you like that. Nah, I brought this up and I need to bring this up. This is a very powerful, powerful fact. that I must bring up. This is a very, very powerful, powerful fact that I must bring up. Now, I had to get my correlation together. Now, when you're dealing with the Roman calendar, hear me out. The first month of the Roman calendar was March. Okay? March. And so the last month of the Roman calendar was December. See? March to December. So if you count from March, then September, October, November, December will chronologically fall into proper place, because we know Septimus, sept means 7. We know that octo means 8. We know that novum means 9, and we know that decum in Latin means 10. And we wonder why today December is not the 12th month, even though decum means 10. We know that November is not the 11th month, even though it means 9. And we know October is the 10th month, even though it means 8. And we know September is the 9th month, even though it means 7. Why is it that way? Because they added January and February last. But instead of putting it on the end of, behind December, they put it in front of December. So they made it the first and second month instead of making it the 11th and 12th month. And so if they had put January and February at the end of the year instead of putting it at the beginning, number one, Jesus wouldn't have been born December 25th. He would have been born February 25th. And the new year would not have been December 31st. It would have been February 31st. But since you only got 28 months, the motherfucker probably would have went into March. Listen to what I'm just to show you that. You see what I'm saying? They only got 28 goddamn days in goddamn February. So you wouldn't have been able to have no new year. That shit would have went back into March. You understand what I'm saying? So look at that. Look at how they didn't play with chronology. Look how they didn't play. That lets you know they never truly had a true 365-day calendar. The Roman calendar is a cut and paste calendar. They didn't took a little from Persia, a little from Egypt, and you could never goddamn, based on astronomy and cosmology, be correct fucking with the Roman calendar. That right there. And so you talking about chronology? Look it up, nigga. March is the first motherfucking month. January and February was added last. But instead of adding it to the end, they added it to the beginning. And that's why September, October, November, and December numerically are out of order. Fuck out of here, man. Let's deal with this shit. You want me to chop this shit up? I ain't got no problem. Let me move on. So we see this motherfucker, not only did Kronos eat his own children, this motherfucker murdered his own father, Uranus. He motherfucking castrated him. He castrated his own father. You understand what I'm? Now, I want y'all to understand. Let me go ahead and get to I want y'all to see this now. I want y'all to see this. This Father Time. This baby New Year. See, they didn't took goddamn Kronos with, and well, I could use that one. I don't know. I got so many. You understand what I'm saying? But this is what clearly, let me show this. I got to show this because I'm just running up and down. See, we understand that baby New Year is Bacchus, the god of, you see him right there, the god of wine, also an aspect of Eros. See, that's why during Saturnalia and all them wrong, you're drinking, because Bacchus was what? The god of what? Wine. You see what I'm saying? You can go down there to Mardi Gras. They got all their Bacchus float. See? And so you see and what you see Jesus right there with the Eucharist. Yeah, and you see how they give you wine and shit in mass and shit. So when you talk about the baby New Year, that's Eros, that's Bacchus, and that's why you niggas is drinking and shit, intoxicant, the god of intoxicant. And you see that I always ask the question, well, what the fuck is these babies and shit all drinking and shit and Eros, erotic, and these is babies and shit. So not only do you see the baby sacrifice, you see the pedophilic origins of these holidays. Okay? Now, let me deal with this New Year's quickly. You understand? Because we done dealt with Kronos. We understand that Saturn, the man who mutilated and castrated his own father, ate his own children, is Father Time. Father New Year. Okay, we understand that the baby is Bacchus Eros, and we understand that Jesus is the modern and Yahweh is the modern manifestation of Father Time and Bacchus. We must understand that. Let me show you this, what's going to be going on tomorrow. If you don't, go see it for yourself. Don't say, I didn't tell you. So you can see the modern manifestation of Saturnalia, which they in medieval times, they call the Festival of Fools. Okay, now listen to this. I want y'all to hear this. Okay, now, and then I'm gonna be gone, and I'm gonna let y'all go enjoy your Festival of Fools. Okay, I'm gonna let you go and enjoy your Festival of Food. So you see that it says, and I got this from a book that was written, the New Year's feast that transformed fools into popes and kings. Now listen to what it say in this book. Priests and clerks, listen to me now. This ain't in the streets. Hold on, y'all. Let me get a little water right quick. So you got all these crazy holidays. I know you're mad at me now. You say, God damn it, I done already bought this fifth of Hennessy. I don't give a fuck what Seti say. I done bought all this wine, and I'm turning up tonight. Okay, that's all right. Go ahead, turn up, but wake your ass up after you turn up. I know you done spent your last couple dollars on that Remy, that VSOP. Turn up, my nigga. Celebrate your ancestors. If you're gonna don't celebrate celebrate a new mind, a new way of living, a new way of thinking. If you're gonna celebrate. Now let's talk about Festival of Fools. Now this is Saturnalia in the medieval period in England and in France. Now listen to what it says. It says the priests and clerks may be seen wearing masks and monstrous visions. Okay, which means they dressed up. Listen to me, at Christmas, at New Year's, at the Festival of Fools, just like they dress up at Halloween. Okay, y'all got to understand that was a common practice amongst all the European holidays. Okay, and listen to it. It says the priests and clerks can be seen wearing masks. Listen, at the hours of office, they in the church, the theologians recounted, presumably with a sniff of horror. They danced in the choir, listen to me, dressed as women. They cross-dressed in the church. Panders or minstrels. They sing wanton songs, freaky songs. They eat black pudding, blood pudding, while the celebrant is saying mass. They play at dice. They run and leap through the church without a blush at their own shame. And so do y'all understand that for a period of time, they banned Christmas in England? Because this was the practice from goddamn Christmas to damn New Year's, past New Year to the Epiphany. They dressed up like, and so this is what they call Mummers. You got Mummers Day tomorrow in Philadelphia. You can probably look it up. I'm going to give you the spelling. You can look it up and see it in Philadelphia tomorrow, Mummers Day, where they're going to be dressed up like they in goddamn Mardi Gras. You're going to see all them cross dresses out there and everything. So this right here is the Feast of Fools. This is the Festival of Fools. This is New Year's. This is also Christmas. I want y'all to read this. So you can see here, priests and clergy dressed and wore hideous masks during the Feast of Fools. So you got to understand, this is the priests. When you look at that shot right there, those are the priests. Those are the deacons of the goddamn church. Now I want y'all to read. I want you to read this now. I want y'all, let me blow this up a little more. I want to blow this up a little more so you can see it. So you understand what a mummer is, okay? An actor in a traditional mask mime, especially a type associated with Christmas and popular in England in the 18th and early 19th centuries, okay? Just so you can see that, okay? So this was during Christmas. This is during goddamn New Year's. They dressed up. Now, I'm going to go through this real quickly because I don't want to stay on here too much long. Okay? This is Mama's Day. This is Mama's Day, y'all. This is Mama's Day in Philadelphia. Okay? You can see right there, he's cross-dressing. You understand what I'm saying? Look at this. And you got your babies out there talking about new. So this came over from England. But you got to understand that England was ruled by by Rome. And so Rome brought all the Roman holidays, Saturnalia and Lupercalia and the Bacchanalia. You understand? All of these perverted, and you can see it profoundly in Mardi Gras, the carnival down in Brazil, spring break with all of the perverted, pornographic, deplorable acts that be, this is what you see. So this is okay. So I want y'all to know. And so why would the fuck you take something sacred like Kwanzaa or something and put it in all of this nastiness? You ain't gonna get no pass on me. You can get a pass on the Negro out suit and tie Negro. You understand? But you're not gonna get no pass on Seti. Okay? Somebody got to hold the line. Look at this. Saturnalia and the Festival of Fools is live and well in many European American cities. Now, look, this one right here is the Mummer. They don't call it Mummer's Day. They call it Darky Day in Cornwall, England, where they dress up and shit with black face. This is your New Year's. Okay, so when we hear about this was a day where they sold slaves and shit, you got to understand they was already treating African deplorable, even when during the fall of the Moors in Spain and all throughout Europe, they were treating us very deplorable because we had fallen from grace. And so they used our image as a means to degrade black this, Black Monday, Black Death, even the devil was black. So, you can see where family have been trying to fight this goddamn black face. This is in 1964 where, family went to the courts about this shit. Like, y'all some racist motherfuckers. Y'all out here and supposed to be the land. Well, we know this ain't our land. We know when they said the land of the free, nigga, they wasn't talking about you. When they say for all people, nigga, you was a 3/5 of a motherfucking man and you're still 3 according to the beast. Okay, that all the and Claude Anderson was talking about that, nigga. That the white man ain't got no right, rights that a Negro has no rights that a white man have to abide by or anything. He don't have to do that. So you see right there, they denied the Negro plea to ban. See, they still saying Negro plea to ban blackface in Murmur's parade. Okay, now this is this old fake motherfucker that used to be the prime minister. That's over there in England. He at the Darky Day. He at the Darky Day. That's the motherfucker from that used to be Cameron. Whatever the fuck his first name is, Cameron. That used to be the goddamn Prime Minister of England is over there. They had enough nerve to blur his little beast baby out. You understand what I'm saying? Because they embarrassed about the fact that they over there at that racist ass. So this just show you the whole setup. The whole setup. Nigga, this ain't no time. So to take something sacred and put it amongst Saturnalia, Yule, Festival of Foods, Docket Day, Murmur's Day, and all this shit. And they been had it because Murmur's Day is the oldest folk festival in America. So this shit been going on since day one. Day one, nigga, not yesterday or day. This so again, family, we have to reorient ourselves. If you're gonna start today as a new year, and that's in your heart and mind to do, make it a positive new year. I don't have no new year tomorrow. I don't have no new year. I start a new year every day. My new year start every damn day. You understand what I'm saying? Fuck that. Because if you doing the same dumbass shit tomorrow you was doing today, it's not no new damn year. Nigga, that's just numbers, nigga. But your mind together. Is your spirit together. That's what's make a new year. When your spirit and your mind is together and we taking I'm trying to do things for the family. And what I do, I put back into the community. I try to give you things. You understand what I'm saying? That I'm just one man. I ain't gonna say the word, but you can come build, and I'm gonna give back to the community. I'm gonna come right back and inspire you to get up off of your black ass and go out there and be the kings and queens that you are, nigga. I'm gonna do that for you, and I'm gonna give you ways. In the first way, you got, if you listen to me, ending on this economically. See, we got to have divine economics. We just can't be nigga count. We got to have divine economics. You know, and that in divine economics is interwoven in our uprise and liberation. You understand? When we're not doing this shit just, nigga, we doing this shit to get back on top where we belong. If we really and truly believe it. Holidays is devastating to that aspiration of truly coming to the top of where we belong. If we say we believe this, you understand what I'm saying? When I was young, my children know, nigga, young, nigga. I weeded myself off and I weeded their ass up. You understand what I'm saying? Listen here. I tried to do the Kwanzaa shit myself. I said, you know what? You ain't getting no. But once I realized what it was, I wouldn't wrap no gifts. I'll buy a couple, this, that, and the third. Shit that they, we try to say, we buying shit that they need. Was it from the white man? Okay, then. Well, you need to make your own shit that they need. So you can buy it from yourself. Because that's just another little, like they try to say, a little white lie. You know how the little white, but the horrible lie, the black lie. You understand what I'm saying? When we look at the money, we can, you say you're doing it for the babies. If you think about all the money you spend during holidays, during a child's life, if you take that money and you put that money up and you not just put it up, put it into something where it's flipping, making, and making more and more, and then say, that's what you give to the babies. Because they talking about, and we already there. We don't have shit. So it is no way we can spend billions. And that's how much money, when you add up all the holidays, Black people spend billions of dollars celebrating their own slavery misery and continue in perpetual imprisonment at their own motherfucking hands. It's one thing to be in slavery with chains and a motherfucker whipping your back, but it's another thing to have, the ability to make a choice on whether you're going to participate in the traditions of your enemies. You are participating in the tradition of your enemies. Those who have, disregarded the ancestors, have brought the ancestors to horrible endings and just, demented fates and shit. So we have to deal with a new way of thinking. And the first place we can start is not spending another motherfucking dollar with these crackers during holidays. Not holidays, holiday. Put the money up. Think of a plan where we can give this to our babies so they can invest into themselves, future, dreams. Fuck college, nigga. We need businesses in the black community. We got 40, 50, 60 million Africans that need corner stores, need shoe stores, need clothing stores, need food. And we can provide businesses to our own people by investing in our babies. That's my end for y'all today. Invest in your children. Take that money out of them holidays, them holidays, invest it in the babies so they can invest in their own future. Then you're taking back time. You're taking back chronology and you're taking back the crown. This is the General Sarah Seti saying, hey, wake up, nigga. Wake your ass up. Sip on some shit. But wake your ass up tomorrow, nigga. Wake up, you talking about it's a new year. I better see a new you and a new way of thinking. I love you. This is the General Sarah Seti saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black Pop.